Sir, I am Anish of 8th class from Defense Laboratory School RC, standing before you to explain about our project. First, I gonna give a brief explanation about energy. The ability to do work is called energy. In this present world, everybody needs energy freely, so it is only possible through nature like wind and solar energy. So, our project is about generating solar and wind energy to use it in automobiles. Wind energy. The energy. It is the best energy in the world. It is the most efficient energy. Scientists of the world declare that all electrical gadgets and the household appliances will be working with wind and solar energy in future. Okay. We all know that the car takes car battery recharge from fuel. So our project aimed to conserve fuel. So we thought of this project. I like my friend Aditya to continue now.
In this project, we have used a fan connected to a dynamo, which is in place connected to an LED bulb. When the fan rotates, the energy is going to the dynamo, and this is going to the LED bulb. The wind energy is converted into mechanical energy in the dynamo, and this mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy. We are not using any batteries to run it. If wind energy stops, the light will stop glowing. The main principle of a DC generator dynamo is based on electromagnetic induction. When the armature rotates, it produces a change in the magnetic lines of force. The DC generator dynamo consists of 4 major components: the 2 magnets, North Pole, South Pole, 1 armature PQRS, 2 split rings, that is a single ring split into 2 parts, and R1 and R2, and 2 graphite brushes, B1 and B2. We have connected a fan here. When the fan rotates, the armature rotates with it. This produces a change in the magnetic lines of force. When the armature moves between the uniform magnetic field, it produces a mechanical energy. So, the wind energy from the fan is converted into mechanical energy in the dynamo, and this is converted into electrical energy through circuits. The glowing bulb represents that wind energy is converted into electrical energy via the dynamo. This energy will be used for the headlights, stereo, lamp, etc. In this way, we can save at least some fuel and a lot of energy. Now I ask my friend Dheeraj to continue on the project by explaining about solar power.
Good morning, sir. I am Dheeraj of class 7 present before you to tell about the solar energy. In our model, the solar energy is used for the backup ignition of the car. Now we will see the demonstration.
Electromagnet.
So
solar to take out all the electricals from the car.
just connect. The model present inside this gearbox shows that the solar energy of the sun is converted into the electrical energy. The silicon present inside the solar panel converts the solar energy of the sun into electrical energy. The lines on the solar panel are the silicon wafers.
Yes, ma'am. All these we are showing how really as many of them.
The solar panel consists of 2 layers, the N-type silicon and P-type silicon. The N-type silicon produces the negative energy, and the P-type silicon produces positive energy. The point where the 2 layers meet is called as a junction.
Black color things are this one.
As you all can get about that solar energy cannot be produced in night or in rainy days. But our former president Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said that we can send solar power stations into the space, capture the energy of the sun and send it to the earth. Research is going on to make this possible. Now my friend Abhinav will continue about the principles of solar cell.
Good morning, my name is Abhinav Anand and today I am here to explain the principle of solar cell.
So what are solar cells? Solar cells are the devices which convert solar energy into electrical energy, either directly by converting them via the photovoltaic effect, or indirectly by first converting them into chemical or heat energy and then converting them into electrical energy. So the main principle behind the solar cell is a photovoltaic effect. What happens in this effect is, when the light falls on a two-layer semiconductor, the light containing photons gets converted into electrons. So these electrons produce potential difference between the two wafers. So this potential difference is able to carry out a current through an external circuit, and thereby it produces useful work. This is called the load. And this is called the N-type silicon, which produces negative electrons, and this is the P-type silicon. And these are the photons, light containing photons, which when fall on the two-layer semiconductor produce electrons, and which produce potential difference between the two semiconductor wafers. So this potential difference is able to carry out the current through an external circuit, and thereby it produces useful work. So our solar panel has the capability of producing 0.5 volts. So in order to increase the voltage, you have to connect all those solar panels in series, and you can connect them to the car. So our car involves the usage of solar energy to ignite the car and also to recharge its battery. So in order to ignite your car, you can take a 12-volt panel, which is easily available in the markets, containing about 36 cells, 24 into 54 inches long, produce about 18 volts. So this can be easily used to ignite the car. But as you know, our car also involves the usage of the solar energy to recharge the battery. So for that you have to target for a lot more than 24 volts. So for that we are targeting for 24 volts, which can be easily produced by putting up the two 12-volt panels in series, and they produce 36 volts. So that can easily recharge the battery. So the main aim of our project is to use sustainable and renewable resource as a means of reducing global warming and as a means of reducing fuel consumption. Thank you.
And we can place the solar panel at the top of the...
You can see in the chart, the solar panel is kept at an angle towards the sun, and there is a fan
is present on the
edge of the bonnet of the car.
edge of the bonnet of the car, and this is the solar panel.
So I'll explain the construction, sir. We have to take a dynamo which is connected with a fan. Then, using a wire from the negative terminal of the dynamo, connect a wire to the negative terminal of the LED bulb. From the positive terminal, connect a wire to the positive terminal of the LED bulb. So when the car is in motion, in order we have just bought a model, it's a low level car, it can't produce that much wind, so we bought a pedestal fan. In the rear cars, it is going to work. And from the solar panel, in the same way, we have to connect a solar panel with in the same way we have to connect a solar panel using
These are provided in large ball bearings to turn on. At the night